Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. As was promised, in this video we are going to see how can we do voice cloning with this newly released version 3 of OuteTTS model. We already have covered this model this morning where we saw how to install it locally and how to generate text-to-speech easily in various languages including English, German, Korean, Japanese, Chinese and various others. The focus of this video will be on voice cloning from different angles. The basic unique thing which I'm going to cover in this model for this is that I'm going to provide it my own voice sample and then we will see how it works. I will be showing you the demo in both male and female voices, and of course you can change it to whatever voice you want, but of course be responsible there. Now before I move forward, let me give you a very quick overview of this model. I'm not going to go into more depth here. If you're interested in that architectural depth and local installation and just TTS, watch the other videos. Just search on my channel without TTS and you should be able to find heaps of videos there. Now this new model enhances the naturalness and coherence of speech synthesis by adding punctuation support, which improves the flow and clarity of generated speech. It uses some German punctuation marks, some French, even some Spanish, and I will be showing you that too. Though it doesn't support Arabic at the moment, but I was surprised to see the list of punctuation marks which are also from Arabic style. Anyway, and the way it works is quite interesting. It converts those punctuation marks into special tokens and then it just refines the prompt and then creates the speech for us in audio format. It supports both MP3 and WAV, but I have seen that it works best with the WAV format. Behind the scene, it uses the power of LLMs to do various things, and for transcription it uses Whisper. So that is a quick intro of this model. Let's try to voice clone it. Before that, let me give a huge shout out to our sponsors of the video, who are AgentBot. AgentBot lets you effortlessly deploy a personalized knowledge bot across platforms like Discord, Slack and others. It is ideal for open source tech communities and startups that provide user support, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Let's try to get this thing installed and we will see how to do voice cloning local, private, all free. First up, you see that I am using this Ubuntu and my GPU card is NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. We already have seen the VRAM consumption with the TTS in another video. Now this GPU and VM is sponsored by Mast Compute, who are really great if you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices. Not only I will give you the link to their website, I will also sweeten the deal by providing you 50% discount coupon on range of GPUs, so do check them out. Let me first create a virtual environment, and that shouldn't take too long. Once that's done, we are going to install some of the prerequisites. Let's wait for it to get created. And that is all done. Let's install the Lipport audio and Pi audio here. I should have already the Lipport audio here, so I think it is just going to install Pi audio for me. And then we need to install FFmpeg for multimedia support. Next up, we need to install all the prerequisites. As you can see, I'm installing Torch audio and all that stuff. And then I'm installing this OuteTTS package here, as you can see. And at the end, I am launching my Jupyter Notebook to play around with this voice cloning in notebook environment. So let me run it. It is going to take 3 to 4 minutes. So let's be patient. Let's first download the model. And as you can see that we are downloading the model and I'm going with 1 billion. There is also 500 million if you want to do that. And then we are instantiating this interface from OuteTTS. That's a good thing that they have provided that package. If you scroll down, you will see that the model is getting downloaded. The size is just over 2 gig. So let's wait for it to get downloaded. Okay, so the model is downloaded. Let me show you how to do the voice cloning. Let me first paste the code here and I will explain. So I am just selecting this sample audio file from a local system, which is a female voice, and I will also play it shortly for you. Now I am creating a speaker profile from that audio file by just simply doing this, saving it to my local system and then loading it back. And then in this voice, I just want to generate an audio file with this text, which is full of punctuations. And then this is where model is generating the output with the help of some of the hyper parameters to control the output. And then we are saving the output. Now, if you look at this text, there are various punctuation marks which are being used. So there is an exclamation mark here which indicates strong emotions or emphasis. There is also an inverted exclamation mark that indicates excitement or emphasis, but I am not using it anymore, but you could use it. It is what I was saying about Arabic one. It also supports that. There is a double comma that sets off quotation or dialogue. Then there is a three dots here which indicates a pause or trailing off or continuity. And then question mark, of course, is for inquiry or question. And then dot is for indicating end of sentence. And then comma to separate off non-essential clauses or items in a dialogue. So, and you can see that this is a sentence. So let me now play this audio file for you. I will run it and then I will play this resultant file which should be speaking this. So let's go with the source file. Let me go to my browser and play it for you.
Then, leaving the corpse within the house, they go themselves to and fro about the city and beat themselves, with their garments bound up by a girdle.
Okay, so you have seen, listen to that audio. Let me play this. I will let it run. You see, it is transcribing it first with the help of Whisper. And then let's wait for it to start transcribing. Takes a bit of a time first time. And while it does it, let me show you the VRAM consumption, consuming over 10 gig of VRAM, by the way. So for just TTS, it consumes around 6 gig of VRAM. For cloning, it consumes around over 10 gig. So remember that. Okay, so you see, it has transcribed it very well, which is cool. And now it is generating the output, and that is done too, which you can see going up that it is numerical. Okay, so that's done. Let me now move that to my browser and play it for you, the resultant one. So the same female voice which we heard should be now saying this thing. Okay, listen to this.
Happiness, is it not the gentle hum of a life well lived, a symphony of moments that resonate with love, laughter, and a deep sense of fulfillment? It's Paz Bahaz, the
Okay, that's cool. So my impression is that overall cloning is quite good, but the problem is that it doesn't generate the long sentences as you already listened, that she just stopped in midway. So she didn't say, and she just wrapped it up. So I think that needs to be improved in that sense, but other than that I think it was quite good. Now let me give you another example where I will be using my own voice in mail, and then I will see how it goes. Now if you look here, I am using my own voice file and I will play it shortly, and then I am creating a new profile with it. So first let me play the original one. Create a Python function that calculates the area of a rectangle given its length and width. Now the audio quality is not that good. Also, it was an original MP3 file which I converted to WAV file. Now listen to the output file.
Happiness, is it not the gentle hum of a life well lived, a symphony of moments that resonate with love, laughter, and the deep sense of fulfillment?
Okay, no, I don't think so. This was a good quality cloned, because even if I converted it from WAV to MP3, it should have performed well, in my opinion. So I believe that, and also I don't think so the resultant voice was mine. Yes, there was a hint of my voice, but I don't think so. But the previous female voice, that was a very good quality audio. So it means that if you are looking to clone with this OuteTTS, you need to make sure that it's a WAV format and the audio file is high quality audio. Now in the next text, I am going to check its multilingual capabilities for the voice cloning. So I just loaded that profile of the female voice, the good quality one, and then there is a prompt in Japanese, the same English sentence but translated to Japanese. And let me now again take you to my browser. I will run first the original one, and then I will.
Then, leaving the corpse within the house, they go themselves to and fro about the city and beat themselves, with their garments bound up by a girdle.
Okay, and now let me play the one which I have generated in Japanese.
それはよく生きた人生の優しい言葉ではありませんか？愛と笑い、そして充実感は深い。
Okay, now I have no idea. So if you're a Japanese speaker, please confirm it in the comments if it is all right or not. And now let's try out the maybe French, because there is another one. I'm just going to give it here, and then maybe I'll just I think I double pasted the prompt here. Let me fix it. So again, this is something I have done from the Google Translate. So let me generate it. And that is done. Let me play the French one.
Bonheur, n'est-ce pas le doux bourdonnement d'une vie bien vécue, une symphonie de moments qui résonnent d'amour, de rire et d'un profond sentiment d'accomplissement?
So if you're a French speaker, let me know how you go. Is that correct pronunciation? The voice, the clone voice looks really good to me. I think the model lives up to its claim when it comes to voice cloning, given that the source audio is in good quality WAV format, as we already have checked out. Anyway, I'm keen to know your thoughts on it. Please share them in the comments. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you for watching.